Another scandal for the National Football League breaking overnight. One of its brightest stars has been charged with child abuse. The bombshell comes as the league's commissioner is on the hot seat in the explosive Ray Rice domestic violence case. And ABC's Ryan Smith here with the very latest. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Paula. And with the NFL again reeling from the fallout from the Ray Rice brutal beating video, now another scandal emerging. One of the league's premier players, Adrian Peterson, indicted for child abuse, once again shining the light on crime and the country's most popular sport and its handling of domestic abuse.
Overnight, NFL star Adrian Peterson making the trip from his Minnesota home to a Texas jail, surrendering to police. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office telling ABC News the Minnesota Vikings running back quickly posted $15,000 bond and was released. On Thursday, Peterson was indicted by a grand jury on charges of reckless or negligent injury to a child. ESPN's Adam Schefter reporting that Peterson's 4-year-old son allegedly sustained injuries to his buttocks, thigh, and groin after Peterson spanked him with a switch. His mother reportedly took the child to 2 doctors who suspected physical abuse and alerted police.
Peterson's first touch.
In a statement to ABC News, Peterson's attorney saying the star running back is cooperating with police and used his judgment as a parent to discipline his son, adding, Adrian never intended to harm his son and deeply regrets the unintentional injury. It's another bombshell for NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, already reeling from the fallout of Ray Rice's caught-on-tape assault of his wife, Janae. In a letter, Goodell says the video shows a starkly different account than Rice originally shared. Goodell changing his punishment from a 2-game suspension to indefinite. And now, the NFL has launched its own investigation, led by former FBI Chief Robert Mueller.
That's just stunning. There's still a lot more that needs to be done by the National Football League.
Also this Sunday, Carolina Panther Greg Hardy taking the field without punishment from the NFL or the Panthers, convicted in July of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. ESPN's Outside the Lines shares the chilling 911 calls from a neighbor.
Okay, what's going on?
Domestic violence. Some girl's getting her ass beat upstairs, and I heard it, and I seen it. We need the police here now, before this girl gets seriously hurt, now.
In court documents, the victim saying Hardy pulled me from the tub by my hair, screaming at me that he was going to kill me, and picked me up over his head and threw me onto a couch covered in assault rifles and/or shotguns.
And yet another player under fire. San Francisco 49ers Ray McDonald jailed last month on felony domestic abuse before posting bail, with police saying they found injuries on his fiancée, who at the time was 11 weeks pregnant. Now, investigators are still examining that case. They haven't handed it over to the district attorney yet for review. The team saying they're going to allow due process to play out, and the league is looking into the matter. He, too, is set to play on Sunday.
Now, Ryan, these headlines are devastating for the National Football League, and considering half of the fan base is women, what's the fallout going to be?
Worst case scenario for the NFL, it costs Roger Goodell his job. But we are a long way from that because this investigation has to play out. It goes with the theme of due process. They have to look into every aspect of this. And right now they're focused on the Ray Rice situation. What's going to be interesting is how they respond to what's happening right now. For example, Adrian Peterson, you would say his situation has to play out in the courts as well. Yeah. But does the NFL have to act before that happens to send a message? And what will that mean if Adrian Peterson balks? So a lot more to play out here.
So Ray Rice suspended right now, and Adrian Peterson sitting out Sunday's game.
Deactivated, but could come back. We never know.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Appreciate it.